A rich housewife shares the worst part about marrying a millionaire. So, you know, there's this whole conversation these days about high-value men and successful men and men of status and men who have who've got it going on. But this lady, like a true victim, shares the downside of marrying a multi-millionaire. So we're gonna go through the list. I think there was 8 things that she highlighted. Let's play the video and have an overall discussion on this video. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Scared of getting robbed? Okay.
You can play the video, it's fun.
Always having
The music.
10.
Anyway, clearly she's married to a traditional American man based on that video, right?
Yeah, definitely.
No, clearly they live in Dubai. But we're using this as, again, an economic indicator for us Americans out here to have this discussion right there. Clearly they're probably living in Dubai, Habibi. Shout out to my Dubaians. Yeah?
Habibi.
I got to get out to Dubai this summer. So here are the 8 things she said. I'd like to get your women's opinion on this. And then obviously I'm going to give my input as well. So number 1, she's scared of getting robbed. Okay.
Fair enough.
Number 2, he always has to look she always has to look a 10 out of 10 at all times. Okay. Number 3, remember these things. She eats too much food because, you know, living good, you're eating good. That's just how that works. Women want her man. I get it. He buys her too much stuff. Oh, poor girl. He just buys me too much shit. Unbelievable. Number 6, they're always traveling and she's tired. Okay, now I'm really starting to really get annoyed by this woman. Oh my God, my job is to travel with my rich husband and I'm so tired. What a victim. Anyway, the food is always a show. Like it's an elaborate, amazing production at these amazing restaurants. Man, it's really tough being with these millionaires. And he never lets her drive because they have a driver or he's driving. Okay, I have so many things I want to say to this woman. But anyway, ladies, you tell me, I gave you these 8 things that are so horrible about marrying a millionaire, high-value, rich man. What stuck out to you the most? Jamie, I know you're pretty logical, so what do you think?
That you took that seriously.
Yeah. Okay.
Obviously, she's kidding. She's just rubbing it in everyone's face. Yeah. I would say the one that stood out to me the most, though, was having to be ready all the time. That's probably why I'm not with a millionaire. It's not the only reason.
But you know how they say with every joke, there is some truth behind it. You know this. There is, you know, behind every great comedian, whatever they tell a joke, there's definitely truth behind it. I did stand-up comedy for years. You're a stand-up comedian. Like a lot of this.
Really.
You're a satirist.
Yeah, I do satire. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, sorry for fact-checking me. You're not a comedian. You're a satirist. Okay. Got it. Thanks for the differentiation. But you understand that even when you're making the jokes about being woke and all that, there's a lot of truth under it.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, truth and comedy.
Of course. All right. So what do you think? What was your biggest, so your number 1 takeaway was what?
Having to get ready all the time.
Having to look good all the time.
I want to be in my comfy clothes. I have my favorite sweatshirt. I'll wear that shit 5 days in a row.
You will never wear sweatpants around me, ever.
Good thing we're not dating.
What's your biggest takeaway from these things that they were talking about here? Since there's truth in comedy.
I think you know the whole 10 out of 10 thing. I think every man is different in what they need in their woman, and maybe he needs all of the fancy stuff. But like my husband, he just wants my hair down, and you know, not a bun. So there's, you know, I guess and that is kind of, you know, you do have to put yourself together for your man. I firmly believe that you should do that.
Well, okay, so obviously we'll use the satire. What is the downside to dating a super successful, high-value guy? Is there a downside in your mind?
I would be just disappointed because honestly, I like going out to like trashy food places sometimes. Like, I don't know. Everyone in Miami talks about Flanagan's. Like, I
love
like
Flanagan's. If you talk shit about Flanagan's, I boot you off the show right now.
No, all right, listen, sassy pants. We're okay. This is
Okay,
a
I'm
safe
sorry.
space. This is a safe
Guys,
space.
I told you I've been taking testosterone. I'm heated right now.
You're
Got a lot of
We
testosterone.
can feel it.
Okay.
Thank you. All right.
We're safe.
I'm admitting it. This is what
I
testosterone
love
looks
greasy
like.
food, Adam. Let's fucking go to Flanagan's, dude.
We're on the same page. We might go to Flanagan's after this.
I have a comedy show. Sorry.
Play your cards right. I get you 10 chicken wings on the house. Okay. Nat, what's a downside to dating multimillionaire?
I mean, it's a lifestyle. It's not just like you're dating someone that just pays your bills and that's it. Like, it's a lifestyle that you choose and you have to upkeep. You know, if you're gonna pick a man that's this millionaire man, it comes with, you know, doing all the things that she said. Like, yeah, like, oh, she sounds like she's complaining, she's bragging, but it does take time and effort. And you know, when you do that as a woman, you know, you give up everything else that you want to do for yourself. So there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's just a lifestyle that, you know, you have to understand. It comes with taking time and energy, and that's where it's going to go towards. So I think it's a matter of figuring out, like, do you want that life or do you not want that life? I don't think it's necessarily like a horrible thing, but I think it just depends on what woman wants that and is okay with everything.
You know how guys out there get catfished?
Yeah.
Right? Like, you meet a girl online and then, like, it happens in real life and you show up, you're like, who are you, buddy?
That's what's happened to me.
Right.
Happened to me too. Real bad.
No, I mean, like, the girl shows up and you're like, I don't.
The guy shows up with like a wig. You're like, wait.
You got,
Guy showed
you
like
got catfished.
50 pounds heavier.
Okay.
Been catfished financially
But-
by a man?
Yeah.
You got
Happens all the
catfished
time.
financially?
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, yeah.
Some guy was like trying to date me, and I was like, no, we have to take things slow. Like, I'm not trying to rush into a relationship. And he's like, I want you to move in. Like, I'll take care of you. Like, all of this stuff. Fast forward 2 weeks, like, he's broke.
Damn.
I'm like, why would you lie about that?
Sounds like a crypto bro.
It sounds like a crypto bro. He
He's like-
probably lost it all in fucking Rogan coin.
Rogan
or whatever
coin.
the new thing is.
Yeah. Well, the reason that I bring that up is because talked about being ready all the time, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. There's a lot of girls that you'll see. This is advice to the men out there. I can't tell you how easy it is for a girl to look really good. Like, if you go out and you put, like, you get, you know, come on, Emily, help me out. You put your things on, you get your makeup
They're
on.
already on.
All right, you get all ready, you put some high heels on. All of a sudden, like, you could be like a 5 at best, and all of a sudden you're in the club, you're drunk, you think that girl's an 8.5. It's like, wow, that happened real quickly.
It's dark.
Wow. It's dark, and next thing you know, it's
Flashing
like,
lights.
it's like you just took a man home. But what I will give credit to, some women are able to do this. Like, I'll never forget, I went on a trip. This is, I don't know, a year ago. I took a girl with me.
Oh.
And I'd never seen her. I've always seen her dressed up, done up. And she showed up. I picked her up in the Uber. Our flight was at like 8 a.m. I picked her up at like 6 a.m. She showed up, and she was just sweatpantsed out, no makeup, no nothing. And she starts apologizing. She's like, sorry, I didn't have a chance to do my makeup. And I actually got to look at her for the first time without makeup. And I was like, you're actually beautiful.
Aww.
You're actually very pretty. I'm like, if this is what I'm getting en natural, you're like, all right, I'll get it. So the point is this, for the gentlemen out there, many women can look good when they're done up. But when they take it all off, they let it loose, and they look good natural, you gotta consider, you know, locking that in, is what I'm saying. Because there's a lot of girls, when the thing and it comes off and it's just,
What happened?
Jesus, what just
or it all
happened
comes
here?
off and you realize it's a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate when that
That's
happens.
happening now.
I hate when that happens.
That's why I
man.
think women shouldn't get too much plastic surgery and all
Today
of the,
especially.
and you know, yeah, because
Yeah.
that's what these men are doing to look like women, and they appear very feminine,
Yes.
but they're actually men.
That's so true.
They're getting
women flaunt your natural beauty.
Yes, especially today. I think there's hopefully there'll be more of a rise of like that natural beauty that's gonna become like
It's
the
coming
new
back.
I feel like it's
thing.
coming
It's coming
back.
back. All that clean beauty
All that-
trends on
Yes.
TikTok.
I literally
it's
got
all
rid of my
natural
nails.
beauty.
I got rid of my extensions,
Yeah,
my
everybody's
eyelashes.
becoming a little bit more natural, and I think that's where like the real femininity is really gonna start to like spur. And I'm excited for that new wave of women that are gonna come out. And don't get me wrong, like if you want to go do plastic surgery and lipo and do your thing, but just know that you're maybe competing with people who also do those things who are maybe a different gender.
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire Soscast, click right here.